Please open. Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay.
You have a lot of room in that S-Class. You could put like a couple bodies in there.
I really hope it fits.
Oh yeah, it will.
Oh boy. What's up guys? Going to be doing something pretty cool today. I'm actually going to be heading down to my local hobby store, RC Boca Hobbies, to pick up my first large scale or fifth scale RC vehicle, the ARRMA KRATON 8S. Now I know this isn't a new vehicle and there has been a revised version of it since they came out, like version 1.5 or whatever, that includes a new remote, things like a new servo I think, and some chassis rigidity that has been added around the truck. But nonetheless, very excited to pick it up. And some of you may know I have a Nitro Revo right now from Traxxas. That's 1/10 scale. And even less of you will know that years ago, I was big into the RC world. And I had all Traxxas, all brushless vehicles. And actually the first ever videos that were on my channel when it was under another name, I was just doing it for fun. Was no good at making videos, but some of them did do pretty well. And I figured now that I'm doing content with real cars, I could also add RC cars into the mix. So now that my channel has been renamed and kind of like reborn, I'm going to start adding RC content into the channel along with the regular cars. I think it would be pretty cool. And I'm pretty excited to go to RC Boca today, pick up the ARRMA KRATON 8S. And like I was saying, this is a 5th scale vehicle, very large, obviously a lot bigger than my 1/10 scale. And it is electric, it is brushless. I will be leaving the Nitro world when it comes to RC. A couple years ago I got my first Nitro and I wanted to see just how cool it was. I wanted the noise, the smell and everything, but I learned the hard way. There's a lot of maintenance involved, and lately with the weather changing in South Florida, you have to just tune it differently every time you want to run it, and it is a big pain. So the guys at RC Boca have been helping me, and Brandon from Innovation RC, I'm going to link his channel down below, has been an amazing help as to what I need as far as batteries, charger. He actually has a KRATON 8S, and it's a lot faster than the stock one. The stock one out of the box will do about 38-40 miles an hour. I'm going to use the right batteries, of course. It'll be 2 4-cell LiPos combining to be 8-cell 8S, and I'm going to get the pinion gear that allows for the best combination of battery life and top speed. So it'll go, they claim it'll go about 55 miles an hour out of the box with an optional pinion. So I'll probably get that one, the one that ARRMA recommends, and should be pretty cool. So we're gonna head to RC Boca Hobbies right now. I'm gonna get it home, do an unboxing, and then tomorrow, every Sunday actually after RC Boca Hobbies closes, all the guys head to the local RC park. So I'm gonna be meeting them there. Brandon's gonna have his ARRMA KRATON 8S there. There's gonna be some other guys with some big scale RC vehicles there, so it should be fun. We'll do some bashing and have a nice time. So see you guys soon. Yeah, the weather's kind of iffy today, but by the time we get the truck home and unboxed and charge the batteries up, it'll be dark anyway. So hopefully tomorrow it's good. Looks like it rained overnight. Can do a quick cold start. Let's hear those turbos. Alright, just got to RC Boca. There you go, sir. So the box is quite big. We got to figure out where to put it down first. There's a couple of them over here. So they come in this green color and this like red and orange. I'm not really that crazy about the red, but the green is definitely my style.
You have a choice between the green or the green?
Yeah, I chose the green. We were discussing which color to go with.
Grand choice.
And I guess it's just turned into an unboxing. Sweet.
Yeah, we could. Might as well.
So that's the truck. It's got the body on it, ready to run out of the box. and as you can see, it is massive.
Actually, you have to do this because it's like peeling the plastic off a new car.
Oh, that's
so
true. Okay, so this is mine right now. Technically, well, definitely not leaving the store without it. So here's the unwrapping. And there it is, guys. The ARRMA Kraton 8S. We'll definitely go into more detail with it later, but it is just awesome. Actually, my first time seeing one in person, other than watching like a million YouTube videos.
Wow.
And here we got Brandon from Innovation RC right there. And he just took the body off of the Kraton, and
You have a 1250 kV 8S powered motor. It's going to pump out about 12 horsepower out of the box.
12 horsepower.
ESC is 160 amp PERMA ESC. It also has telemetry installed, so if you actually download the app, you could get your voltage, RPM, this and that. It's awesome stuff, all out of the box.
That is just, so this is like version 1.5, whatever they're calling it, version 2
yeah,
or...
So the version 1 had a chassis brace that actually went all the way, just one brace. What they did, because a couple of the guys that actually send this thing like 100 feet in the air, which I completely understand why.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't bash lightly, but definitely not gonna.
I know. I have the version 1 and I've never broken it, but it actually disperses the length of the rod in two, so it actually stops here, so it's not gonna bend as easy. Like before, I could really go all the way down.
And it's got the aluminum chassis there.
Yeah, that's a 5mm.
Because before, this whole thing was just one giant piece that went through the center support, right? Now it's two pieces because you have the quick release.
So if you hit something head on, the force is going to go here and go directly down.
They added this whole piece down here.
Yep, that also supports the rear. That supports the rear.
And those shocks are massive. I mean, it's got the 24mm hexes. It's
a true fifth scale.
These are
almost.
There was a bunch of debate about fifth scale this and that, but they compared it to the new low-C buggy.
The DBXL or the 5D, that is actually a legitimate fifth scale. This is like, I mean, in my opinion, it's a 5.5 scale. It's a little bit bigger than the X-Maxx. That is actually a 1/5 scale, as they call it. But this has more features of a 1/5 scale than the X-Maxx. So I'm going to say this is more towards a 5th scale than a 6th scale.
So how does Horizon compare to Traxxas?
Well, both brands are actually amazing, in my honest opinion, but you got to consider you're spending the same amount of money, $900, not pricing per se. But if I'm spending $1,000 on a vehicle, I want an aluminum chassis. You know, I don't. The X-Maxx still performs amazing. Don't get me wrong.
You know what's crazy? Doesn't this have the same amount of ground clearance? Yet it's more low slung and wider, so it'll handle the higher speed turns and handling.
Easy.
I mean, the Revo is all that handling. What's the got this thing over here?
All plastic.
This is the body on the, what is that? The Limitless. The Kraton body on the Limitless looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like actually could work. This thing's cool.
I believe someone did.
So this is a company. They make the Felony. He has a Limitless and also a Kraton.
Right, so
and actually, wouldn't the Outcast technically compete with the with the X-Maxx? Because the Outcast is more of a monster truck, right?
Yeah, the Outcast 8S is going to be the short wheelbase. Is going to be more towards the X-Maxx ride style and everything. Like if you want wheelies, you want to mainly see the front.
I mean, I hear this thing doesn't wheel, it just plants itself, right?
Well, I mean, this could still wheelie if you put enough power to it. It can still do a wheelie out of the box, but it's not going to be as, what's the word? It's kind of like doing a burnout in an all-wheel drive car and doing a burnout in a two-wheel drive car. You're still going to do a burnout, but it's not going to be as, you're going to go more forward.
That makes a lot of sense. So these are the batteries that Brandon has chosen for me. They're, I think they're like the best all around as far as performance, pricing. And
yeah, they're going to be the best what you can get for the price, and they're not going to slack on you. These are great for this. So how you put it in?
So that's the IC5 connector?
Yeah, the IC5 connector. It's just a connector, really. Now the smart batteries are going to come with the what's it called? With the little gray.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need my batteries to go into storage mode for me. As long as I get a charger that you can put into storage.
All my cars are stupid. Don't worry, they're not smart.
This is so impressive in person, though. Videos and pictures don't do it. I mean, pictures, when you see people holding it next to them, it's one thing, but this in person, it's...
Alright, so that's one, and you want to be sure that you actually snug it up decently. Like, there's a couple guys that come here that do it, like, lightly. you know, that just gently, no.
Yeah.
This is a true fit scale.
And these are adjustable from the bottom, right? There's like screws underneath.
Yeah, so you can adjust it from the bottom if you do actually have a longer battery, but with these you can just keep them as is. Mine on my crane, they're adjusted all the way out, so it really...
So that's perfect, really.
Yeah, so this goes in here like this.
There's gonna be not like any like slack or anything like that?
No, you're good. As long as it's, you know, firmly, the battery, what's it called? The battery schmuck things are actually touching. Yeah, or the battery. Man,
the battery box?
Yeah, the battery tray, as long as it's actually touching the end of the battery, it's going to keep it in, so there's nothing to worry about.
This part that's adjustable, it's really like the bottom.
It's just the back part. You see...
Looks like they fit perfectly. I mean, these are...
Yeah.
Damn, so I was saying earlier in the intro of the video how it's been a long time since I've been in the electric game or brushless world. Yeah. Batteries have gotten thick. My batteries used to be tiny, little skinny 1S, 2S. Oh my god. This takes two of them. So this is, how many mAh? This is
That's a 5600 milliamp 4S battery, and you're running them in series, so you're actually stacking the voltage, keeping the runtime as is. So now, as we installed that one, you want to put that one obviously in the other side. Obviously it's easy to do. Imagine it's plugged in, and then you want to turn it on. So
and it comes with a little capacitor this time, looks like.
Yeah, usually the bigger the ESC is going to come with a decent amount of capacitors. So this is a little external cap. Aside the ones that are on the board, it comes with a little tiny baby cap pack on there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so it's perfect for the size and it's perfect for the application. And then once you have both plugged in, just tap that button. There you go. Just tap that button. It's gonna light up. It's gonna talk to you.
3, 4, 8. 8 is 8S, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. And right now
so
that
means
it's what?
They had some juice in them already.
Oh yeah, so all lithium batteries come at 3.8 volts in chain, which is like storage voltage. So you can actually run this for like 5 minutes or so.
I'll probably just charge them fully.
Yeah, I mean you could do that, it's going to be better. But right now it's looking for a receiver, so pretty much the ESC is blind, or the receiver in there is blind.
And the remote is the DX3 or whatever it is?
Yeah, I believe it's the smart active one. And when you're done, you don't really have to do that. You can just, you know, unplug it.
That's just like squeezing the fuel line on a nitro?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's never another way to turn it off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you kill it.
Sweet. And so some of you guys might know currently I have a Revo 3.3 that I will be selling if anybody's interested. But this is 1/10 scale with the body.
It does actually run. In the back, but, it does actually run.
Yeah, it's got a brand new motor in it, literally. I mean, Jay himself just put it in, so this is a 1/10 scale body on a 1/5 scale truck, and it's, you know, that's the body. I mean, look at that.
You want to get them?
That's hilarious.
A lot of car to look around.
Is this the body? Yeah, that's the body.
Nice. Oh, they're fast. They're not.
So, look, the body has like these, what are they called? Body savers? So the body, the body post won't rip out?
Yeah, so these are like little supports that go on the side. So let's say you hit something really hard on the cab of the car. Instead of the pin ripping through the actual body post, which is very difficult to do to begin with, this is actually going to support or disperse. It's kind of like a washer.
You're going to lose these. Not only that, but I'm not going to lose these anymore because they're never coming off. How many over the course of how many 10, 12 years have I lost? Like probably hundreds of these body pins. And then so we got the skid plates. It's actually a pretty thick body.
Yeah, it also comes with an internal roll cage, so that actually connects.
This like keys into that, right?
Yeah, so yeah, that's when you hit on your cast, it's actually going to go to the center body tower.
And it's already got like some kind of coating, it looks like. It says don't just bash blast, that's Arrma's thing. And honestly, the way I'm holding it right now, it's not flexing. It's actually pretty thick Lexan, as opposed to the Revo body, which is very, not a knock on Traxxas, that's an older body, but still. It says 8S power.
Or the bed liner, if you really want it to be thicker.
And I saw some people using that, I forget what tape it was, but they were lining it with some kind of tape.
Fiberglass tape, and they put resin on it.
But this body's, I mean, as cool as the Revo looked when I got it a couple years ago and I wanted to get into nitro, the Kraton here just looks amazing. I mean, here's an X-Maxx.
Oh yeah, you stick with me.
Oh, yeah. So here, can you see that? We'll put it on the back of the bed. This is my dad's 1/10 scale VXL Rustler, brushless Rustler, and this is it on top of the Kraton 8S. You can see the wheels don't even come anywhere near out to the Kraton's wheels on the Rustler. It's pretty hilarious how that works with the scales and different sizes. But yeah, guys, I was gonna do an unboxing at home and stuff, but it looks like did the unboxing here at the store. Never know how it's gonna work out. Pretty cool. But I don't want to take it all out now, but there's the stickers and tools underneath.
That random curb or tire because you didn't pay
Tires
attention.
are awesome.
50 miles an hour? Yeah.
The multi-adapter on it, so you can plug it into that. I don't know my
That's cool. So guys, this is the charger I'm getting. Apparently this is like the latest and greatest charger you can get. It's got a Bluetooth app, it talks to you, it's got all these different things it supports. It's got the adapters here. This something just turned. Did this truck just turn on, or am I seeing things, hearing things? Oh.
It has a mind of its own.
But
alright,
so what is this?
So this is a Electron 5200 milliamp 3S LiPo.
Okay, so this is the LiPo for the Rustler.
Yeah, so it's pretty staple for a Rustler. It's the perfect battery. You're gonna have like a half an hour of battery life on it.
That's pretty good. That thing will do 70 miles an hour. We've done 72 with it.
This comes with an adapter. So now what comes in here is not the Traxxas adapter. How I'm gonna save you like $20. It has that adapter in there.
Oh.
So this actually goes to the car. You could leave this in the car or whatever, glue it on or whatever, but
So would this connect to the ESC?
Yeah, this goes.
Oh, it's literally just
right there. You turn it on. So now the vehicle is on.
How many years has it been since this has been on?
I don't know, you use it.
Yeah.
That has a megahertz receiver. Enough said. They discontinued that about 8 years ago.
And that's probably how long it's
yeah.
been since? Oh, probably 6 years.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there.
Yeah,
they
so
just
that works.
don't do any more megahertz. Everything is gigahertz. So if someone has the same frequency as you, they're going to control your car. So when RC first came out, everything was megahertz.
I remember, dude, I think I still have some crystals in my garage.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had the yellow, we had the red. Every time we would use the trucks, we would have to swap crystals from the remote, and it was interesting.
Yeah.
Is that the crystal?
Well, this is,
so this.
Put this down for now. So this little adapter is good to leave on the truck?
Yep, green and green.
So this adapter is good to just leave on here since we're buying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, we have like 20 of them.
Yeah. And actually, I might have to borrow some. Do you have 4 of the body pins laying around?
Yeah, we got them. I got you.
I lost them all at the park.
But don't we have extra pins?
No, we don't have any. I had 3 that I was
We have
holding.
more. Like that's like water in here. I wouldn't even worry
I need
about
pins
that.
for mine.
Yeah. If you have any new pins.
Alright, so I'll do the unboxing over there, but just so you see, like, this is, you don't want to plug this in with the bare leads, obviously, it's an open lead, you don't want to short, but this goes into there, and that's how you charge it. So this does actually come with the lead for this.
So those are all different adapters or pins?
Yes, these are all different adapters. These are Deans. I never use Deans because they're only good up to 60 amps.
Yeah,
Your truck has a 160 amp ESC, so that's like 2.5 times as much what this can have. So obviously you don't want any battery with the Deans connector.
Yeah.
These IC5 connectors are 4.5mm bullets. They're good up to like 160, 170. Alright, so the plug is over there. I'm going to migrate us
All right.
to...
My Revo 3.3. It is in immaculate condition. It's got a brand new motor in it. It's got the race pipe. Tires are a little dirty, but that'll clean off. It's got the aluminum chassis here. It's got the RPM, the A-arms and B-arms. Basically, this is like a fully upgraded truck. Have you ever built this originally?
Yeah, the
got
RPM
RPM
arms are actually more durable than the stock ones. Instead of it breaking and snapping, it's actually going to bend and flex. So it's still going to keep you out on the road without, you know, having to...
Oh yeah, I mean this thing was a beast. It drove great. It's got a brand, like I said, it's got a brand new motor, brand new gas tank. Yeah. It's fully upgraded. It doesn't get any better. So if you're looking to get into nitro and you want this thing, it is for sale.
Like talk to you or whatever.
So this charger talks?
Yeah.
Welcome. I am ready. Make sure you select the correct battery type.
Make me a sandwich. It's not that high tech, but...
One day though, you never know.
Yeah, alright, so you want to be sure your positive and negative is in the correct terminal because you don't want to do, or, you know,
So this is where so this is the same thing, you plug basically another one of these into this one to charge both?
Yeah, so being that you have a dual charger, I'm going to do it once, but just copy and paste for the other side. Alright, so you have 2 balance boards. Now, where's your other battery? Let me get...
It's a pretty cool charger. It's got Bluetooth capability, it's got an app, it's got an intake here, a fan. This thing's pretty cool.
Alright, so we have our battery over here. Now, you don't have to unplug this every single time if you're going someplace. You just leave it in there like that. If you're taking your charger with you, just unplug it from the wall or whatever. And, so you don't really have to unplug it. I leave all the cables in mine just because why not? So this is a balance, it's a balanced board. So with every LiPo battery, this is a 4-cell. There's going to be 4+1 leads coming from here. 4 cells, and then 1 is ground oppositely because it's, you know,
they're starting all the cells.
Yeah, so a 4-cell, there's 4 different batteries in series in here. So this is your main power, and this is what the battery uses to actually detect when it's going to be near full voltage, or just see if there's any defect or different fluctuations. How's it going? Okay, so we see, where is it? Port A over here and port B. If we want to change the port, you see A and B. That's all that button does, channel A and B. Okay, so we're in port B, just like that. Now, I always like to balance charge, even though that you could just still do...
I read something about, the balance charge.
Yeah, just a regular charge. A regular charge, when you get done with your battery, they're going to be like this. Notice that there are different voltages.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you want to do, a charge is going to just do this.
Okay.
Right? A balance charge is going to do... Yeah. So it's going to preserve the life, make you have more runtime, this and that.
And then storage charging, I read even like as soon as you're done. Okay.
There you know your stuff.
So you can do both batteries at one time, though, right?
Yep. At different chemistries as well. So this is a 5600. For every 1000 milliamp, you want to do 1 amp. So let's say you have a 4000, you want 4 amps. 56, 5.6.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and you don't have to do this. You could go like less.
It's slowly coming back to me because I was sewing in, ask him, I was sewing this, I would be in the garage for hours and hours.
Yeah. So that's almost done. Now you hit start to just, whatever's blinking is really just going to allow you to like change it. So let's say we're done here, right? So it's going to tell you select cells. This is a 4-cell.
Okay.
So now that it's blinking, you can adjust it.
You have to do 5.6 being that it's a...
I mean, you don't have to. You can charge it at 2 or 1.
Oh,
it's just great, you know. It really doesn't matter. So this is a 4-cell. You want to... Oh, wait, hang on.
Enter button. Select current.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
So press it.
All right, so that was actually storage. We want to balance charge. All right, so it saves the data, and we just want to hold that down. It's going to check.
Start to confirm.
And so this is a 14.8 volt battery, and that's pretty straightforward.
Now you can see your lifetime amperage flowing into the battery, lifetime voltage. That's your time. Now you see this big number, 5600.
Yeah.
When the battery is completely dead, it's only at about 3.8 volts, so that's about half battery or whatever. You're going to see about like 2,000 or 3,000 of this. This big 000 number is going to count all the way up to this when it's completely dead, or about 2,000 to 3,000 where it's at right now. So don't think that, oh, something's wrong with my battery. Yeah, so you're good. And within about an hour, you'll be good. Now, if you want to do the other side, copy and paste, just hit that.
And that'll just be the same thing. So the one from this battery or the other battery will go into this one, and then these two will go here, and that's it. That's it. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
So that's pretty much done. Now, it starts you off in LiPo mode because 90% of all the batteries on the market are going to be LiPo.
Especially these days.
Yeah. Lithium iron phosphate is going to be like for your remote, like for higher end remotes. You don't really need to worry about that. I don't do it. Lithium ion, that's like the Tesla cells.
High voltage.
They have different voltage lithium, so high voltage is just more, more voltage per cell. Nickel metal, that
Remember
is what.
those? I had somebody had a product, puffy or whatever.
Nickel metal is
Tough
like 2002, 2003. Nickel, even worse than that. If your battery in your real car dies, you can actually top it off with this.
All right, so right now I'm gonna move my car. It's over there right now, but with the construction zone going on and RC Boca being right there, this is about to become a loading zone because the ARRMA Kraton 8S weighs about 30-some pounds. It's a very large box, and I kind of don't want to carry it all the way over here. So I'm gonna move the car.
Yeah, you usually grab the hand like that over there.
All right.
All right, I got the door for you.
This is a big girl. Oh, there's another box outside.
Yeah, so you guys can steal that if you want. There's nothing in there.
I'm so glad I moved my car, guys.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect loading dock.
Not only that, but I'm going to showcase the just how convenient and exciting Mercedes-Benz trunk is. Please open. Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay.
You have a lot of room in that S-Class. You could put like a couple bodies in
I really hope it fits.
Oh yeah, it will.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh.
Nope.
By an inch.
The Kraton 8S is too big for an S-Class trunk. This is a full-sized
Well,
sedan.
that's not good. Here, if you want to hold this, I'm gonna try to maybe.
You put a wedge in. It's just the seats come back so far. You think it'll go? You think it'll go the other way?
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay,
Oh,
so
look at that.
Fit in an S-Class, but it has
It's
to go.
got to fit. It's got to go horizontally,
Cannot
not yeah.
go vertically. All right, so that takes about 90% of the space in there.
Oh man.
And you're good to go.
Dude, thank you for everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Anytime, man.
Part 2 of the vlog is coming tomorrow when the first real bashing session of this thing. So stay tuned for that, guys.